Emily Brown and Father Christmas from the best-selling author of How to Train Your Dragon by Cressida Cowell and Neal Layton. Okay guys, let's do this. Let's see what this book is all about. Emily Brown and her old grey rabbit Stanley are very excited because it's Christmas Eve. It's time for bed, but who could that be knocking on Emily Brown's window? Okay, let's do this, guys. Emily Brown and Father Christmas. Ready? Okay. To Tuesday with love from her godmother Cece. For Betsy, Erica, Shady and Fizzy, NL. Aww. Okay guys, I think that's Emily. Oh, that's Emily guys. Emily Brown and Father Christmas, written by Cressida Cowell and illustrated by Neal Layton. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Emily Brown and an old grey rabbit called Stanley. Aww. Guys, meet Emily and that's Stanley. They are very cute. One Christmas Eve, Emily Brown and Stanley had hung up their stockings and were reading each other a story when there was a ho, 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 help coming from outside the window. Oh no! Someone's there asking for help. I could guess who might that be. It was Father Christmas, hanging by a rope from the roof. Oh, Emily Brown, Emily Brown, cried Father Christmas. Could you possibly call the fire brigade? Oh no, Mr. Father Christmas. It looks like he's stuck. I can do better than that, said Emily Brown, getting out her emergency rescue machine. Stanley pushed the button to on, and together they sucked Father Christmas into the window. Guys, they have an emergency rescue machine. How cool is that? And look at that. Father Christmas. Emily Brown and Stanley to the rescue. Why, thank you, Emily Brown, said Father Christmas. I don't understand how that could have happened. I'm using the very latest climbing equipment. Dropping down the chimney magically might be better, said Emily Brown. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. A little while later, after Emily Brown and Stanley had politely pretended to be asleep while Father Christmas filled their stockings, there was another ho, 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 help, oh, help. Oh, what now? This time it was coming from the roof. Oh, Emily Brown, cried Father Christmas. I don't understand it, but my sleigh is broken down. It's the most up-to-date sleigh you can get. It is terrible what sits in jet thingamajiggies, and I turned the switch there, but it won't bang, and now it won't move. Oh my. Flying reindeer might be better, said Emily Brown. They never break down. Yes, but they're not very modern, said Father Christmas. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways, said Emily Brown. flying reindeer in the wild bit at the bottom of the garden just for Christmas emergencies. So Emily, Brown and Stanley put on their winter warmers and went down to the wild bit at the bottom of the garden to find some flying reindeer for Father Christmas's sleigh. And there they are, guys. Look at them. There they are, flying reindeers. "Thank you, Emily Brown," said Father Christmas. "I really am most terribly grateful." "It's no problem," said Emily Brown and Stanley, waving them goodbye. "Being kind and helpful to one another is what Christmas is all about." Oh, that's right, Emily. Quite a long time later, Emily Brown and Stanley were fast asleep when they were woken by a Emily Brown and Stanley were so very tired, but they opened their weary eyes and they staggered onto the sleepy feet and put on their winter warmers and they struggled out into the snow. What now? It was Father Christmas again, and he was in quite a tizzy. "Oh, Emily Brown, said Father Christmas. "I have iPhones and Y-phones and flashing screens with buttons, but I found them all terribly confusing. And so far I've only got to the end of the street, and I've got to deliver all these presents to every child in the whole entire world before tomorrow morning. What am I to do?" Oh no, guys, his iPhones and Y-phones are giving him trouble. Beeping, really. Emily Brown looked at Stanley and Stanley looked at Emily Brown. A Christmas day with no stockings? There were going to be some very disappointed children out there. Very. It was time for some firm words. "Father Christmas," said Emily Brown very sternly, "there's only one way to do this, and that is by your magic." "Magic isn't very modern," wept Father Christmas. "I don't want to be out of there and out of touch." "But some children have written asking for peace to the world, sweet dreams forever, and I can't find those in any of these catalogs." Oh no, Father Christmas was getting very upset with the catalogs and machines and everything. Oh no. "Leave this to Stanley and me, Father Christmas," said Emily Brown. "All this trying to be modern has tired you out, and I think you're coming down with a nasty winter cold." So Emily Brown and Stanley tucked Father Christmas up with a cup of hot chocolate and some warm slippers in the air and in the chair in front of the fire. Oh. "Stanley and I don't think you need to be up to date, Father Christmas," said Emily Brown. "We love you just the way you are." "Oh, that's so very kind of you," sneezed Father Christmas, gently falling asleep. Oh, he's tired. "Okay, Stanley," said Emily Brown. "This year the children of the world are depending on us." Emily Brown and Stanley took out their dream catchers and they looked at their star maps, and off they flew in Father Christmas' sleigh. Father Christmas's sleigh to deliver presents to every single child in the entire whole world, even though it was way past their bedtime. Oh, look at them riding the magical sleigh, guys. And they did it by magic, because guys, and delivering presents, not using iPhones or iPhones or anything, just by magic. When they got back, Father Christmas was fast asleep. And that's a present for him, I think. So Emily, Brown and Stanley very, very quietly put a few little presents in Father Christmas's stockings, which were hanging on the edge of the chair, without waking him up. And then Emily, Brown and Stanley went to bed. A lovely old-fashioned star hung over Emily Brown's house that night, because being kind and helpful to others is what Christmas is all about. Ho, ho, ho! What a lovely story, guys! Emily Brown and cute little Stanley saving the world, saving Christmas, and delivering presents. And what a kind, beautiful duo they are. Aw, and Mr. Santa, Mr. Father Christmas, has got himself a present too. What a lovely story for our Christmas special story time, guys. Emily Brown and Father Christmas. Ah!